Hi, my name is Brian Fernandez, and this is my business 336 signature term project on the Starbucks beverage menu dataset. I'll be walking you through deliverables 1 through 8, showing how I cleaned and analyzed the data using Python and explaining which each line of code does. For deliverable 1, I first imported a package called pandas using the statement import pandas as PD. This allows me to use pandas built-in functions for data analysis. Next, I used the pd-read CVS function to load the original Starbucks CVS file into the data frame object called df. Finally, I used the head method on df to display the first 5 rows so I can confirm the file loaded correctly. Here I used the isNull.sum method to check for missing values in each column. Then I used the head15 method to preview the first 15 rows and visually check for any completely blank rows. To clean them, I used the drop_na method with the parameter how equals all to remove rows where all values are nan. I assigned this clean data frame to a new variable called .f1. Lastly, I ran the isNull.sum again to validate the completely blank rows were removed. In this step, I identified the sugar G column had an incorrect data type. It was stored as an object instead of a numeric type. This happened because one of the entries was the string 0 instead of the number 0. I first used the replace method to replace the string 0 with the numeric value 0. Then I used the asType method to convert the entire sugar G column to a float data type. This ensures that I can do numeric calculations with it. I used the info method to see each column's data type and the count of non-null values. This helped me find the one column saturated fat G still had not a number value. To fix this, I used the drop_na method on df1 without any parameters. This removes any row that has at least one of the not a number value. I saved the result to a new variable called df2 and used the info again method to confirm that there was no missing values. For this step, I used the rename method to change the column name caffeine_milligrams to caffeine mg. I passed a dictionary inside the method that maps the old column named to the new one. The result was stored in a new data frame value variable called df3. I used head again to confirm that the column name was successfully updated. For the numeric variables, I used the describe method to get statistics like mean, median, standard deviation, and range. I also chained the round2 method to round these statistics to 2 decimal places. For the text variables, I used the described include object to get the count of entries, number of unique values, and the most frequent value of each column. This step gave me a clear statistical summary of both types of data. After cleaning and formatting the dataset, I used the toCVS method to save df3 as a new CSV file called df4. I included the parameter index false so the row numbers wouldn't be saved in the file. Then I used pd-read CVS again to reload the CVS file into a new data frame variable called df4 and head to confirm it's saved and loaded correctly. For the last step in this section, I uploaded df4.cvs to my GitHub repository. This is more of a workflow task than a Python function. It's about sharing your data. I also committed my IPYNB notebook to the same repo, so my code and my cleaned dataset are stored together. This ensures anybody, including my professor, can access and review my work. That's my walkthrough for deliverable 1 through 8 by doing this project. I learned how to use functions and methods in pandas to clean and analyze data and how to share my results in a professional way.